Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Pablo, Alex Shuba, and I want to thank you for tuning into this week's episode. We hope you guys enjoy it.
Anything goes, 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 goes.
Hey.
Big Connect.
Hey. What's up? Beat Connect! Hey, guys, this is your boy Pablo, aka Suddenly Artistic. I'm joined today by Shuba, aka Not Shuba. You guys may be wondering what the hell that's all about. I will get into it shortly. Before that, I do want to address our lovely friend Alex. He's some stuff is going on in his life that's like taking the majority of his time. So for now, he decided to step down from being a co-host to an occasional guest. It's possible in the near future he could come back, but just be prepared to possibly not see him over the next few episodes. Yeah, we actually found out this morning. We talked about it, and it sounds like it's for the best for on his end. So we're happy for him. As long as he's happy, we're happy.
Yeah,
So yeah,
gonna
sure.
miss him.
What's up with you, man? How you been doing this week?
I've not been great having to ship him back. Had to wake up early, throw him in the box.
All right, I forgot, dude. I was wondering who sent him back. Shit, dude. Mad respect. Thanks for taking care of that. I almost forgot.
Yeah, no problem.
What else you been up to, man?
Other than that, I had some Korean barbecue with a couple of friends. We're celebrating his birthday, and that Korean barbecue gave me some minor food poisoning.
Oh, fuck. It might have
So-
been like slightly undercooked or something.
Maybe.
Did you guys have chicken?
No,
Oh,
all
okay.
beef and pork.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I don't know if Korean barbecues. It's been a while since I've gone to Korean barbecue. I don't know if they sell chicken. I feel like the chicken is like one of those things you want to stay away from because
Oh, yeah.
salmonella.
Also, people say it's like not price efficient as well. Like,
Chicken?
yeah,
Is
like
chicken expensive? Like,
chicken's cheap. So if you're gonna spend your money on all you can eat, why would you?
oh,
spend,
you mean on like your end?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
why would you get cheap ass chicken when you can get that good beef and that good pork?
Look,
Well, they gave me food poisoning, so I don't know how good it is.
the thing is, I've always said, I think chicken is D tier. Chicken on its own is. You put salt on it, it still tastes kind of like mediocre.
I mean, yeah. So
The
I mean,
thing about chicken is because it's so bland, I feel like you can add flavors to it
and just make it
and
whatever.
make it better. You can make it has the potential for S tier, but I think chicken on its own is
It's S tier. It's what is it? You said it's D tier with growth potential.
yeah, it's D tier with growth potential. But I feel like with a lot of different cuts of meat, like what you get
Is what you get.
is what you get. Like okay, in the sense of like you're not really gonna fuck around with the flavor of a T-bone steak too much. I feel because I feel like T-bone on its own with salt.
No ketchup, no mustard,
No, fuck
no
off.
relish, no
Fuck.
hot dog bun.
Fuck off, dude.
I like my T-bone steak ground up and
Oh my-
encased in pork intestines, bro.
You're gonna ground up your Koji beef.
Yeah, Koji, bro. You mean
No,
Kobe?
it's called Kobe. Yeah, Kobe beef. F, dude.
Oh, bro.
Going back to that whole bit at the beginning, a few years back, there was this little scheme
Oh, yeah.
going on.
Big connect.
It's pretty much being memed to the ground at this point, but it's a BitConnect Ponzi scheme. I think it was like I don't know exact. Do you remember the exact details behind?
I don't know anything other than just the clip.
The fact
It's-
that describing it as a Ponzi scheme, it like makes me believe that
I mean,
you bring people in and then so on and so forth, and then
Yeah.
you got like a bunch of different.
from my understanding, at least what it was supposed to be was just like a place to like buy and sell Bitcoin, I believe. Like it was a Bitcoin market. So I guess they got some investment money. They used that money to say that it was, profits or something, got more investment money, and now some people are out $2 billion. 2 billion with the B.
So the thing is that I think the in total the Ponzi scheme itself was a $2 billion, and the director and promoter has pled guilty to fraud for that amount. I think he was receiving around 15% of every transaction. So I don't know if his 15% amassed to 2 billion or the total was 2 billion, but
Mhm.
he did plead guilty to it. Not surprising because that was a scheme. Just
But
watching the video, you could tell it kind of had that energy. You know
oh
what I mean?
yeah, he was a little too eager to
Yeah.
get people in on BitConnect.
Yeah,
Wow.
and those can not exactly to that magnitude or even similar, but there are still um what's it called? There are still a lot of those pump and dumps when it comes to
Oh
cryptocurrency
yeah.
going on. There's like even like with Logan Paul. You remember what's it called? Dink Doink?
Isn't it still being pumped, or has it
No,
already?
it's like the website's been abandoned.
Oh, so it's
Yeah, so it's like
done.
it was a pump and dump 100%.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising. Like people could see it a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy to me that these people are allowed to just get away with it.
Oh yeah, there's no regulation or anything like that.
Exactly, and like, well, okay. Also related to this whole crypto thing, it's gone kind of so bad that even like Kim Kardashian is doing it.
Like, so A-list celebrities. I
Yeah,
mean,
A-list
A-list celebrities.
Let's be honest, all she's really famous for is, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, giving that glizzy. But the UK Financial Conduct Authority is like urging investors to not listen to her. She just
And other social media stars as well.
exactly.
I don't think they're just specifically.
Well, I mean, it's just she has 250 million
Yeah.
Instagram followers,
Oof.
and she got paid to, you know, do an advertisement for a crypto coin called Ethereum Max,
Oh.
which
Oh.
is made by some unknown developers. Here's a such. Yeah, I mean, it smells of a pump and dump.
Yeah.
scheme.
So, they create it, dump a little bit of side change to some influencers, get them to pump it up.
Like it's just so crazy to me. Like she has no need. She already has millions and millions of dollars.
I mean, this is how you get millions and millions of dollars, bro. That's
It's just so bizarre to me. Like, why would you screw over your entire fan base for like? There's no way. I don't think she's making anything more than. There's no way she's making more.
I mean, but
You think so?
still a milli though. Like,
But like Eric, can you look up Kim Kardashian's net worth? Like, I don't think it's big enough to make a dent in what she has, and to risk. Yeah,
but I don't think it's risking anything. Like this, I feel like this is just
bro. What she's worth $1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
how much could she have possibly gotten having $1.2 billion that would have made it worth anything at all?
Yeah. Ooh. So apparently in 2020 it was 350 million. And her net worth jumped up to 1.2.
Yeah, in June 2029, she jumped up from 350 million in April to
900
900
in
million
June.
in June.
See,
What
that's
did she? It says she bought something. Can
Yep.
you go back?
they bought.
She acquired 20% stake in KK Beauty for 200, and her net worth went up to 900.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, well, crazy, dude. Like, I don't know how much money do you'd screw over 200, like your entire fan base when you're already at $1 billion. Like we already agreed last episode that like $1 billion is almost an unimaginable amount of money.
Yeah.
That's like you could go on a splurge your entire life and probably never run out of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's like money to last
mean,
generations and
You
generations.
say that, but there's also like you buy like a $200 million boat. You could buy a $300 million house, and then you're halfway through your money already, my man, in just 2
Well, how
minutes,
many
3 minutes.
How many $300 million homes do you need?
I mean, with a Billy, I guess 3 and a nice boat.
Like, how much do you need? Is the whole point I'm trying to get at. I don't
Mhm.
understand how you could just screw a bunch of people that have like that got you there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think she really cares about that. It's like the people they're gonna invest in it. She's like, if they're gonna invest in it, they're gonna invest in it, or they're dumb enough to invest in it. The other 249
Well,
million of my fans are
I-
smart enough not to do this.
It reminds me of that time when like Kylie Jenner was like 100 million away from a billion,
Oh yeah,
and then they opened up a GoFundMe for the last 100 million, and you're like, bro, she's almost
yeah,
a billionaire.
a
Like,
900 millionaire.
bro, she doesn't need help. Why would he? Oh, dude, that's like so disrespectful, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's like, should I open up a GoFundMe to help me become a billionaire? I need a
Okay.
$900,999,915.
Oh my god.
Right, donate now. We're almost there.
That's so crazy, man. I don't understand people like that.
Mm.
I guess that to get at that point, you need to have some sort of level of like psychopath. You know what I mean?
Or maybe it's just her marketing people. Like people contact her people, and then she just does whatever her marketing people tell her to do. 'Cause I feel like I don't know. Does she fully control her Instagram anyway? Or I mean, because I feel like with some people, like some shit that's posted on Instagram isn't even posted by them themselves. They just have their like social media managers or their ad managers, other things just taking care of that. And then they just receive a little card that just says, say these things for the video, and then upload it to Instagram. And then you get your cut.
So what do you think about? Oh, I guess we can to some extent agree that Jeff Bezos is kind of he
Oh, yeah.
he kind of gives off like that Doctor
Creeper.
Evil kind of vibes, you know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
some bald dude from Superman. Lex Luthor, a little bit.
Bald dude from Superman. Yeah, yes, my favorite character, my favorite villain, bald
mean,
dude.
Yeah, if you hear bald guy from Superman, you only think about Lex Luthor anyway.
No, there's more bald people in Superman, right?
But that's the first thought. Like you're not gonna think of Snow Cone or something.
No, he described Lex Luthor as bald dude from Superman.
Yeah. But isn't he primo number 1 bald dude
Bruh,
from Superman?
Imagine Superman being bald.
Wait, how does Superman cut his hair? Does he have like a kryptonite knife or some shit or what?
Yes, it's
Or a kryptonite razor?
need some to cut through those Kryptonians.
Oh wait, I think I saw like a gif of it. It was he just looks in a mirror and he laser beams.
Oh,
his
he
facial
laser.
hair.
Oh my god. Wait, is that like canon? From, like,
I mean, it's from a cartoon. Yeah, it's technically canon.
Bro, that's dope.
Yeah, he was like, and then he looked himself. He was feeling himself after doing it too.
That's like canon that he lasers off. Like, does he reflect it?
Yeah, with the mirror. Like he just goes in the bathroom with the mirror and he just lines himself up.
Bro, I don't understand the logic between his laser beam reflecting off of glass, but somehow cutting through his beard. That doesn't make sense.
Bro, it's cartoons, man.
Because at the same time, he's cut through
Yeah, like-
buildings with his laser
like
vision.
glass
They
and
have-
mirrors, yeah.
So it's like, what?
He just set his eyes on beard trimming mode.
When it comes to comic, fucking, it's like logic is thrown out the window.
I mean, have you seen the there's no way you've watched Totally Spies. But there's this scene. It's like,
but it's been like so long. I don't really remember.
well, they had like a spy gadget, like they were trapped in a room and they needed to cut out. So they had like 2 little like makeup mirrors and like a lipstick laser. So they shined the laser at one of the mirrors and it reflected it to the other mirror and then
it
back
cut
and
the
forth.
other one. What the fuck?
And then they turned both mirrors at the door and the lasers come out of both mirrors and cut the door.
That makes no sense.
I mean, if you already have the laser, the lipstick, just cut it with the lipstick laser. Why fuck around with the mirrors
Wait, so
and
they
break the laws of physics?
They had the access to, like, they could do like straight at the door.
I mean, I guess the mirrors were charging the lasers by bouncing it back and forth, but they had a laser like cutter, so they should have been good.
But that doesn't make sense. You can't amplify.
A laser by
by
mirroring it.
bouncing it off.
Wait,
I feel
Eric,
like it's get weaker, if anything.
it should technically. But wait, Eric, can you look up Totally Spies mirror laser? Oh man, this is yeah. There it is, mirror laser GIF. This is ooh. Ooh, Reddit's got everything.
Dude, they're not even bouncing straight.
Yeah, it
bro.
should.
What is it? That doesn't make sense.
See?
Wait, make
And
it
how
full
did
screen, make it
hold-
full screen.
Also, yellow girl's legs should be cut off when they do this.
Like, bruh.
Because she's standing right in the way of the laser's opening. So, homegirl in yellow should be about 6 inches shorter.
Bro, look! Why is the laser so high, so much higher up, dude?
Oh, yeah, it points up at the door.
What the fuck? Dude, and it's two lasers, but when it cuts through, it's one.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that how physics works? Yo, if someone is a physics major in the comments, leave us your opinion. What the fuck, dude?
Totally Spies was peak TV. I'm just saying it right now.
We got to there somehow, talking about Jeff Bezos.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even start talking about the topic itself.
So, I mean, it's a little bit more believable after seeing Jeff Bezos, fund his own rocket to go to space.
And then the robot arms, don't forget. The cackle with the little robotic arms with the gloves he was wearing. Like the mech robot arms that he was controlling with the gloves. How have you not? That's a peak Jeff Bezos villain like type beat.
I don't know, like robot.
Yeah, so the
Eric, look up Jeff Bezos robot
arms.
robot arms.
How have you not seen this one? And then the laugh afterward. It's
Bro, wait, hold on, pause it. Can you raise the volume on the TV? Actually, I don't even know if it's gonna come out. Probably not. No, it's not. It's probably not gonna come out.
okay. He's got his. This is 15 steps away from being Doc Ock, I'd say, or 5 steps away.
Bro, people are gonna be able to do Call of Duty War from home. You respawn and it's just another robot landing on some fucking battlefield.
Wait, wasn't there a movie like that? It was.
Well, I can think of one. I think it's called The Gamer. Like, it has
Yes,
Butler.
I was just thinking Gerard Butler in my head.
And it has the guy. I forget his name, but he comes out in called Son of Poseidon or what?
I have no idea.
Um,
I don't remember like the kid that's controlling Gerard Butler. I'm assuming,
yeah.
but I do not remember what he looks like or his face. But all I remember was Gerard Butler drinking vodka and then throwing it up into a gas tank for a car and somehow starting the car and driving. That was. I remember that from the movie. Yeah.
Bro, did you notice how he got fucking jacked?
Oh yeah, Jeff.
And his voice got deep as fuck.
Rich,
He's like on TREN or something, dude.
modern rich tech bros got to get jacked and what is it? You got to get jacked and you got to get like good looking essentially. Not saying Jeff Bezos is good looking, but if you look at the early photos,
Better.
he's not the same man he was 20 years ago.
Anyways, he's like trying to fund he's funding a Alto's lab. I guess they're working on an anti-aging venture. They're aiming to cheat death.
I mean, it looks like it's working, bro.
I don't know if they're is that what's going on. Is that he's getting fit? He's just anti-aging. They're apparently doing stem cell work. I just don't know if it's a good idea for immortality. because like we're already overpopulated as it is. Even if we go to other worlds,
Then
like how many worlds can support human?
as many as we go to, bro.
Gotta develop the tech.
Yeah, I mean, within reasonable getting to distance, I don't even know if they're because Mars technically isn't even habitable. Like we have to do like terraforming, like atmosphere changing, all of that bullshit if you want to survive there. Anything more than like small isolated camps. So
Because
and
like
that's already a pain in the ass to get to.
at the same time, you could always say like, oh well, we could just like light speed get there.
We're not
But at the
even
same time,
yeah.
it doesn't make sense because even people reaching like the levels of like a race car driver, they have to
Mhm.
go through a lot of training.
Yeah.
What's it called? Like obviously they get motion sick, but
Oh, the G forces you're
yeah, the
talking
G
about.
force, yeah, and like all the training that people have to do just to be go they would
Mm-hmm.
just to go into
And then you just
which
want.
of course it's a high speed, but it's nowhere near light speed.
I don't even think we're like at 1% of light speed or even
Like
close to
I
it.
don't even know if our bodies could physically handle.
Going
I mean,
like,
there's a chance
but
that maybe our bodies can't handle it. We're just like two idiots, just like
I mean, you could be
uninformed.
right because I remember like back in the day when cars were first being invented, there were like articles coming out saying that if you went over 35 miles per hour, your organs would melt. So now we drive like 70 on the highway, no problem all day. And so I guess back then they would have had their minds blown if they could figure that out. But
Like,
you can go 40 miles an hour, bro.
bro,
Faster.
that's faster than I can run. People just didn't drive cars back then. They just run everywhere.
Yeah, bro.
Fast as
This was
fuck.
like 15 years ago, by the way. The Florida public education hit different.
God damn, dude.
uh,
Did you ever get to play Infamous?
yes, I played all of them, and I even played the vampire DLC too.
Well, there is like 4 different.
Yeah, I've done 1, 2, Second Son. I think there's like a vampire one you could download.
No, that's Festival of Blood. That's
Yeah.
a DLC.
Too. Then what's the 4th one
It's
then?
the standalone DLC for not really DLC. It's its own story, but it's called First Light. Play as what's her face from for Second Son.
Oh.
Neon Light. How she got locked up.
Oh, I think that one came out after I stopped. Like
It's
I
pretty
didn't
fun.
even like I didn't have a PS4, but I was just playing it on campus. So
I see. Well, if you ever want to play it, my PS4 is borrow it. I don't
Mhm.
really use it. But the reason why I bring this up, also, guys, if you guys don't know what Infamous is, it's
it's a lightning zappy game. You're a dude with electric powers. It's
in
Static
the
Shock,
first two.
but
It's in the first 2. It's
yeah,
second. Well, I don't.
it's Static Shock, but
I
you're sad
think what it
adults.
was is like shards landed from space, and they gave certain people superpowers, and some people are normal, and some are what's known as conduits. And the main character in all the games has like pretty much superpowers, but the powers depend from person to person. Where on the first 2 games you play as Cole McGrath. Is that his name? Is
I
that
think
right?
so. Yeah, I remember he had like a country music star's name.
Yeah. So he has essentially static shock powers, and then you play as Delson something in Second Son. His power is that he's able to absorb the powers off of other conduits by touch. So essentially his power is any power. I forgot the name of the girl from the 4th game, the First Light. Her power is like she can use neon light.
Like laser beam it, kind of blast people.
But the game's been inactive for like at least like 6 or 7 years, if not more. But the Infamous domain recently got updated, like the website, and it's kind of like caused people to speculate that PlayStation is gonna talk about it because I think they have an upcoming
Events coming up.
Yeah, I forget which. Yeah, there is an upcoming. There's a big PlayStation event on Thursday.
'Cause, I mean, Infamous is
Oh, the
kind of
PlayStation Showcase 2021.
Infamous is kind of like a staple now for the
And
like PlayStation IPs. Because I remember like Second Son was kind of didn't it come out like with the launch of the PlayStation 4 or around the time of launch? Like it was a
I
launch
think
title.
so. I think it was a launch title. Yeah.
So with the PS5 already being out for months, if not a year, it's makes sense that they would want to make an Infamous game.
Yeah, because it was gonna expire in August 20th of 2022, but it got updated
The 2029.
on July 29th, I believe. We're just noticing, but yeah, people are like, it's not guaranteed, and it might like excite a lot of people because it's, I think so. First of all, it's like like a mainline Sony game, so I think the developer is a Sony developer.
Yeah.
Who is it? Naughty Dog, I think.
I think it is Naughty Dog.
And it's just, oh yeah. So first Light came out 7 years ago, and it's been 7 years since the franchise has been touched. So people are hyped right now, guys. If you're a Infamous fan, hey,
Want to start choosing between the good and the bad.
what else?
Oh, No Man's Sky news.
So if you are not a gamer,
This is our second gaming pod like topic
this
back
is
to back.
this is now the gaming podcast. Alex is done. It's gone, and now everything's gaming related.
It's the Everything Games podcast.
Everything Games podcast. So after 5 years, Hello Games No Man's Sky finally reached the mostly positive Steam review. So if you don't know what that means, about 5 years ago, a game called No Man's Sky, which was supposed to be like this super cool, like kind of like Minecraft space game.
Yeah, like
sort of.
space,
Like
arc, like mega, like expansive.
Yeah, like you're supposed to play with friends and whatnot. They basically built it up to be like this huge game, and when it launched,
It wasn't.
it was nowhere near that. It was so bad that I think that it got so many negative reviews on Steam that it was at one point at 5%.
Oof. 'Cause it was like, I mean, it wasn't a good game when it came out.
Well,
It definitely didn't deserve the 5%, but it was
It
just
was
the
because
hype
it had
train.
so much hype. Yeah.
Yeah, the hype train came to an abrupt stop, and that's a nasty thing to see happen.
And the reason why this change came to be is the developers never really gave up on it, and it's been constantly updated ever since. Like, and I'm talking about good updates. So, the most recent update, the biggest thing that it lets you do is it lets you be an overseer of an alien village. So essentially, you're the mayor. Uh, you can kind of play multiplayer. It's like kind of instant space, and it's still kind of finicky, but at least it works. And like all the reviews have gone to very positive, which is sorry, mostly positive, which is
So that means,
that's like 70%.
yeah,
And that's considering the fact that there's 162,000 reviews, and all the recent reviews are very positive. I think the game is sitting at a 92%.
but they've finally overcome their bad launch, or at least Steam reviews wise. It's no longer evident to like the layman that they had a bad launch, unless you knew the history of the game.
And I think I have respect for companies that are able to turn around a game like that, because it's just easy to abandon a project that didn't do well, but to stick with it, fix it. That's
Also, could they have survived just abandoning his
well, it's a 5%.
yeah, oh, so
I think that the team has like 5 people, which seeing all that they've achieved with
yeah, that's
5 people is pretty
wild that
impressive.
they made this game with 5 people though.
And I think like a good example of that is Warframe. Warframe is like very beloved by the people that play it, and it was really bad at launch.
Yeah, it was hot garbage when it first came out. I'm sorry.
And
I
now it's
played
pretty
it.
good. I know it's not your game, but like the people that play it like love it,
I remember
and I like it a
yeah.
lot. But I just don't like playing it by myself. All my friends don't want to play it.
It's too grindy, I'd say. Like the gameplay of it's really fun. The movement's really fluid. It's really fun to play, but it's not really fun to play for 3,000 hours. I feel like it needs for that. Like that game requires you to play.
I think so.
I don't know.
I think it is fun. I think the game gets more fun the more you put into it, because you start unlocking all these mods, and then you're just farming everybody, and then it's just you keep playing the game so you can farm enemies better.
Yeah, I mean, but
It's more efficiently. Essentially, it's like you're trying to min max like your time so that you can kill as many enemies without by doing the least amount.
yeah.
And then there's like they expanded like there's I think two free roaming areas in the game now, like free roaming bosses that you need specific weapons to kill. There's a thing called railjack, which is you're like in a ship. You have to deploy into a enemy AI ship and kill
Mhm.
all the AI and destroy the ship and then escape on your ship. So that's an interesting idea. I never really played it too much. So I don't know exactly how it works, but it's something like that. Like having a developer who's able to even I respect companies that are able to postpone their games as long as it means that they are going to
Oh, yeah, to make sure that the product that comes out at the end is worth the release or worth the people's
exactly
wait.
like I get it. Like they might take a hit financially, but to be able to commit to it is impressive. I think not anybody does. Yeah.
I feel it. I see it. But I'm looking at this next topic, and I'm just imagining the pain necessary to rack up that much money and injuries.
So
Ooh,
I'm sure you guys at some point or another have at least seen one of the Jackass movies
where's the TV show?
or the TV show, and I guess the number has come out that they've racked over $24 million in injuries, all the crew throughout their career.
So I'd say I hope they have a good insurance policy, or who would even insure them? I feel like Jesus. Like they're in the business of getting injured essentially. So who would even insure them?
I don't think they're insured. So the top six members on the Jackass injury rich list are Johnny Knoxville at number one with $8.6 million
Oof.
of that. What is it, 20 or 24 million?
So he's nearly half of it. He's a third of it by himself.
Aaron McGahee, is that the one who passed?
Not sure.
He is at 7.3, almost 7.4 million. Steve-O is at 5.8. Dave England is at 1.65.
So now we're at the soft hitters. No.
Like barely batting.
Yeah, barely.
anything.
You know, maybe a broken bone here or there.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
nothing
Just
that
barely. Just nothing major, dude. Like they barely played a part. You have Wee Man at 6.7 million. Oh,
or
sorry,
0.67.
0.67
So
million.
675,000.
Preston Lacey at 75,000.
Oh, that is like a broken boner too.
Because in terms of the most expensive injuries, Johnny Knoxville's brain hemorrhage in 2020 during filming for Jackass Forever is estimated to have cost $2.5 million to care for, while Steve-O's skull fracture
Damn.
cost an estimated 1.75 million. Dave England had surgery after sustaining a neck injury, costing approximately 1.5 million.
Okay, so all of Dave England's, or nearly all of it, was just that one incident. Then
And it says Johnny Knoxville total injuries, so alligator bite 100,000.
that's kind of
Brain hemorrhage 2.5 million, broken ankle 300,000, broken hand 200,000, broken ribs 200,000, broken wrist 85,000, concussions. He's had 16 concussions at 4. That's 4 million. Crotch injury 120,000. Eye out of what the
wait.
fuck?
Hold on. That means
Eye out of socket, dude.
oh, he's got to get that popped in.
75,000.
Wait, pause to that. So with 16 concussions at 4 million, that's a quarter milli a concussion, bro. That's expensive. I mean,
That
like
is.
football players that get knocked out, like high school football players, they just get back up and then just walk on.
Because they don't have the money.
Oh yeah, they don't got a quarter milli to get a concussion
Just
properly
walk it
taken care of.
The coach says just walk it off.
You're walking it off is free, bro.
Face stitch is 30,000.
Ooh.
powdered bone. That's like he smushed it so bad that it
It
was
turned to
powder.
powder.
The
Or-
fuck? 50,000 ruptured finger, 250,000 scalped head, 150,000
Scalped.
split head open, 500,000 hand stitches, 25,000 teeth knocked out, 18,000
Not
torn
bad.
meniscus,
Yeah.
60,000. What's a meniscus?
That the thing in your knee? No.
Eric, what's a meniscus?
That sounds so familiar. I mean, it's a body part. Okay.
Mm. Dude, that's crazy, dude. Looking at that, it just like makes me feel comfortable. Like these people are like lucky to be alive, dude.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Is there
He's
any?
suffered a total of 16 concussions, reported total of 16 concussions in his life. Dude, they must really like doing this shit if they still like
Do it.
do it. Let's see. For Stevo, 350,000
For ankle
in
surgery.
ankle surgery, 100,000 for a broken collarbone, 160,000 for a broken foot, 125,000 for broken shoulder, 7 broken teeth, which are equivalent to 750,000.
Wait.
Bro, that's like 50,000 a tooth.
No, it's 350,000 for the 17th. Wait, can you scroll up?
No,
to...
it's no, bro. It's 50,000 per.
Oh yeah, it's
tooth.
50,000 per tooth. But go up. I feel like the other dude, not Johnny Knoxville. Yeah,
Bro,
Johnny
Johnny-
Knoxville. He
what
had a
about him?
broken tooth that was expensive.
Oh no.
Oh, I
Tripping,
might.
dude.
Yeah, yes, I am tripping. I thought he had like one broken tooth for like 100,000 or
A
something.
broken wrist for 85,000. Bruce coccyx, 95,000. Face burns, 700,000. Dude, no, like look how like his face like looks like okay, and if you see his face looks kind of fucked up now.
That's $700,000. That's what $700,000 buys you. Buys you a normal face after being burned.
No. Like his face looks kind of fucked up now.
Oh, does it?
Fractured skull, 1.75 million dollars. Fractured vertebrae, 800,000. Leg knee surgery, 300,000. Leg burns, 70,000. Skin grafts, 15% of body, 90,000, 900,000. What's a skin graft?
So that's like they get skin either from a different part of your body or from someone
Oh,
else, and they
shit,
replace
dude,
your
they're-
damaged skin.
15% of his body is like
Yeah,
that.
they flex seal it on, bro.
What's that? The fucking
Oh yeah, they slap it. The
No,
flex,
what's
the
it
flex
called?
tape.
no. There's like an advertisement about it.
Yeah,
Like that. It's
the
like a
infomercial.
pudding. Yeah, is that what it is? Flex tape?
Yeah, yeah. He just like slaps the container. That's
Yeah.
that's spitting out water.
Let's flex tape the fucking skin back on.
Yeah.
Ear stitches 15,000, hand stitches 10,000, lip stitches 10,000. Aaron McGahee.
Oof.
ACL reconstruction $400,000. Broken arm 60,000. Broken back 800,000. Broken face
Can you
120,000.
break a face?
Yes, you want to try?
No, I'm good. Yeah. Oof.
Broken neck 270,000. Broken
No, that's
nose.
broken neck. 2.7
times,
million
dude.
for 3 times.
That's
2.7
900.
million.
That's 900,000 per time, dude. Broken nose times 4, 120,000. That's 300,000 per time. Concussion
Yeah,
200,000.
his concussions are cheap. That's
Yeah, he got the deal, dude. We got the family discount.
the
dude.
concussion's 50 grand cheaper.
Finger surgery 2 times 2, 700,000. Knee surgeries times 9. That's 1.1 million. Replace 2 times 2. That's 100,000. God damn, dude.
That's your top 3. Oof.
That's crazy, man.
Never broken a bone. Never done none of
Yeah, I've
that.
never broken a. Eric, have you broken a bone? When did you dislocate? When? I don't remember. When was it? When was this?
Damn,
Was
bro.
it that time you fell off of the bike in Paris when we went to the lake? Oh.
You broke your-
Dislocated
he,
face.
he broke his face.
Eric dislocated his face, dude.
Ugh.
Damn, dude. I've never.
I think I might have broken one of my pinky toe because it's one of
Well,
my toes is
I've
a
heard
little
that you
funky.
break your pinky toe like twice a year.
Yeah, that should.
I don't know if that's true. I just heard it. So
So
who knows?
one of mine's a little like it's like one straight, and the other one's like, hey, yo, it's holding the gun, kill mode, you know, going for the kill shots.
He didn't break it. His toe is just fucked up.
I'm built.
I'm built
I'm
differently.
built
I'm built differently.
No, not that, bro. It's just I'm built different. That's it.
What's this shit? Explain it to me.
Okay, so you know how COVID's been doing numbers. So in Arizona, they have, or at least in the school district, I'm assuming hopefully all of Arizona, but at least in this school district, they have a mandate that if you've had a contact with somebody that's had COVID, or if your child has had contact with somebody that has had COVID, then your child's no longer allowed to go to school until either 2 weeks or until they have a negative test like a few days later.
Yeah.
So one kid, he had a family member or somebody he knew get in contact with COVID, so they removed him from school until like for the 2 weeks. But apparently the dad was not having that, and the dad had rolled in with a little bit of backup. So the dad, two other dudes, and the kid roll up to the school, and the dad starts yelling at the principal, like, "You gotta put my son back in school. This is un-American." Or just kind of, that sort of along those lines. They're like, "This is illegal to take my son out. I'm gonna do a citizen's arrest on the principal." So they came to citizens arrest the principal for not letting their son go to school with potentially COVID. So eventually, I mean, they did. The principal got away. He called security, or the police, and the police got the 3 adults out of there. But that's apparently where America's heading, bro. Citizens arresting principals.
Yeah, we should go out there and citizen arrest
Oh yeah. And then I think one of the quotes is the sheriff or one of the law enforcement officers. He said in all his 20 years of being an officer in this city, he's never heard of somebody trying to citizens arrest someone else. I feel like I heard of that as a kid. I always thought that was something that just cartoon kind of bullshit
like
happened.
on Paul Blart.
Yeah, it's just that's some dumb shit you see in a movie, guns, putting a silencer on a gun, making it whisper quiet. I didn't think that people actually thought that was real, but people do.
Oh, there's people that think that putting a pillow against a gun makes it.
Oh yeah,
That's not what it does at all. It's supposed to keep blood from.
splattering.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the movies though, you'll just have the pillow and and it's just somebody sleeping right next to that person that's
You're
getting shot.
Oh, that's how it works, dude. Watch it. That's crazy, man. People be tripping.
Bro.
People be fucking tripping.
Yeah. One dude was just standing. What is it? The guy with the zip ties was standing menacingly at the door. Just staring, eyeing down the principal.
So there's one more thing that I want to talk about, but have you ever heard of Billy Mitchell?
No, I thought you were saying Billy Mays.
Billy
Mays here.
Billy Mays here. So Billy Mitchell is this guy. Eric, look up a picture of Billy Mitchell. Mitchell.
Billy Mitchell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Something happened, dude.
Sorry, Mr. Producer, man. God. Billy Mitchell. What is he famous
Gamer,
for?
dude. William James Mitchell Jr., born July 16, 1965, is an American video game player and restaurateur.
Restaurateur. He owns a restaurant.
No, there's no A in restaurateur. Oh, who's a person who opens and runs restaurants professionally. Restaurateur. He rose to national prominence in the 1980s when Life included him in a proto spread of game champions during the height of the golden age of arcade games. In 1999, Mitchell became the first person to record a perfect score of 3.333360 points on the arcade game Pac-Man. Twin Galaxies and Guinness World Records recognize Mitchell as a holder of several records on classic games including Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. He's appeared in several documentaries of competitive gaming and retro gaming. So this guy, uh, he's a
Oh, really?
yeah. Like there's a lot to go over, and so first of all, it's been proven that his scores were falsified.
Oh, really? So.
Yeah. But what this guy has done is takes he's like people that disagree with him, he court
Mm-hmm.
for like long-winded court like people that obviously can't afford to pay the lawyer
Oh, the legal fees. Yeah.
and leaves them bankrupt because they go against what he says, which is basically him lying.
Okay.
And so there's like a few people that have like Carl Jobs. Remember we talked about him. We talked about him the other talking about the fraud in the retro video.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Um,
remember.
he was talking about him. He got sued by him.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting a little bit of support, so about his bills. But there's another YouTuber. His name was Apollo Legend, and the reason why I say Apollo Legend, so this man, he was a YouTuber. He did a lot of videos on the speedrunning community, and he did kind of like an expose on Billy Mitchell,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't like it. The guy, he had no chance of winning, but Apollo Legend could not afford the court
The legal
proceeding,
fees. Yeah.
and eventually it caused him so much depression that he actually
Hell.
yeah. Um. So right now he is in proceedings to sue Twin Galaxies, which is, if I'm not mistaken, like a big like video game arcade kind of type beat.
Mm-hmm.
Because they stripped him of his title of the first person to record a perfect score.
Okay.
So he's suing them, and I think he's suing them in like two different states because of like little like in case he like loses at one place, he has like these kind of like a backup place where like the rules are different, so
Oh.
he could try to win there.
Mm-hmm.
But on one of the cases that he was going on, he was supposed to respond to them and he didn't, and essentially like he was trying to like so if you look at the video, and I want to show it, but it's kind of, if you
Okay.
guys are interested, look up actually go look at Carl Jobs' video. It's really informative. It's a lot of information, so if you're not really into video games, that kind of stuff, I don't recommend you watch it. That being said, essentially he tries to manipulate the judge into
Mm-hmm.
and lying, informing him about the reason why he hadn't responded to the message he was supposed to,
Yeah.
and the judge basically told him not.
I just called him out on his bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like because he didn't like respond within time, the court case is gonna get dropped based
Mm-hmm.
on that.
Yeah.
So it's a really fucked up situation, and I don't like. I've heard the whole context, but I am not involved or well informed enough to explain it to you guys. If you guys are curious as to what happened, you can go check out Apollo Legends video. I think Carl Jobs talks about how Apollo Legend took his life.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, when Billy Mitchell heard Apollo Legends died, he didn't even feel bad. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. He was happy that,
Oh, yeah. I'm
which
guessing.
is, what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
It's a little Debbie
I had
Downer.
to. I had
Yeah.
to make it a little dark here, guys. It's just something that I have been wanting to talk about. bring a little bit of attention. I'm not too informed, like I said. So if you guys are interested, I'm pretty sure Apollo Legends' videos are still up. You can go check Carl Jobs. That's KarlJobst. He has a lot of really good videos. Seems like a good guy. Other than that, I don't really have anything else that I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, I did have that today in Florida story.
Oh, you're right. Pull that up.
Yeah.
Did you send that to Eric?
Yeah, I already sent it. It should be in the Discord.
So, welcome to a nice little bit that we're gonna do. We're gonna do
It's
these for the day that
that
this
one,
launches.
yeah.
So that's gonna be for this Friday, September the 10th. Welcome
The-
today in Florida.
And today in Florida, the hot news story is of naked Florida man causes fire while baking cookies on his George Foreman grill. So
It says police say he had been drinking and smoking pot all day.
Yeah.
A Florida man set fire to his home last month after he tried to bake cookies using a George Foreman grill, authorities said. When firefighters in Niceville along the Florida Panhandle arrived at the home on August 27th, 53-year-old James Cunningham answered the door naked, said, "I'm sorry," and shut the door. The Northwest Florida Daily News reported. Police officers were called to assist the Niceville Fire Department. Officers said Cunningham was not aware of the danger he was in and could have suffered smoke inhalation. It to be removed for his own safety, the newspaper reported. Cunningham told the police he had drunk 2 liters of vodka and had been smoking marijuana that day. The fire department found that Cunningham had left a George Foreman grill unattended as he tried to make cookies. For some reason, he also put towels on top of the grill, the fire department said. Yeah, so I am sure you guys have seen that meme of, oh, look up Florida and your birth date and something crazy will appear. So
And
for every Friday that we record, we're going to do this little segment where we talk about what's going on for that day.
or at least what news story came out.
Oh, yeah, what news
because
story came
apparently
out.
this one happened on the 27th, but the news story was published on the 10th of September. So, but
Alright.
imagine that firefighters just show up to your door, just butt ass naked, and they're like, "Sir, open the door," and you're like, "I'm sorry, just douche." Just dick out. Just what is it? Yeah, just looking them dead in their eye.
Making eye contact, licking your
Yeah.
lips.
I'm sorry.
I think we're about an hour and 10 minutes, right, Eric? What's it at? An hour and 5? 50 minutes? No way, really? Okay, whatever. I guess we're at 50 minutes. Is the video still going? Okay.
Camera surviving.
Camera survived. Well, we're actually gonna call it a short episode for today. We are recording Mondays, so we didn't have enough time to collect enough news stories to talk about for the week. Moving forward, we're gonna try to record all Mondays, making it a lot easier for us to guarantee that we're able to get the video out to you and the podcast out to you guys on Friday.
Consistency is key.
Since Alex won't be a main staple of the podcast anymore, I'm gonna be taking care of uploading the highlights, and Shuba,
Actually, was
Is-
working on.
he's actually working on some of
The
the videos
Instagram,
for the
bro.
Instagram, and we might also start up a TikTok to kind of help it the podcast grow. So we'll figure that out on that end. That being said, we're also gonna try starting to start posting on our social media. So if you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our social media.
Yeah, don't forget to be one of the first people to like my first Instagram post. It's gonna be a special day.
He's just a dick pic.
Just briefly put it up and
Instantly
make it
banned.
disappear. Yeah.
That
They
being
can't ban me. It's racist.
That being said, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Hit us with that 5-star.
Hit us with that 5-star on Spotify and iTunes, and leave us a review on iTunes. We also have a Discord server. I suggest you guys join. Been playing a little bit of Roblox lately, so if that's what you're into,
They're not gonna join after
No
hearing.
no one's gonna join. They're like, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Mhm.
Other than that, you got anything?
Nah, I think that's about it.
All right. Well, again, my name is Pablo, aka Subtly Artistic. This is my good friend Shuba, aka Not Shuba, and this has been the Anything Goes podcast. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Out.
Peace.